Imagine walking into any meeting or presentation and actually enjoying it. I used to panic every time I had to speak up. So I ran a 7-day confidence challenge. 5 simple games to crush that fear. By day 8, I felt unstoppable. Now, it's your turn. Let's quiet that inner critic and take control of the room. Let's be real. The fear of public speaking or glossophobia isn't just a little bit of stage fright. It's that deep in your bones feeling that you're about to be judged and exposed. If you feel this way, you're in very good company. Research shows that up to 75% of the population is suffering from some form of anxiety about public speaking. But you're not weird. You're normal, but feeling this exhausted and anxious all the time doesn't feel good. I couldn't enjoy a successful presentation. I couldn't take a compliment on my delivery. I couldn't even raise my hand at a meeting because I was too busy mentally preparing for total humiliation. So I decided that was it. I designed a 1-week sprint with 5 daily games, each one targeting a key part of speaking confidence. Your knowledge, your words, your wins, your body, and your voice. Ready to play? Let's go. All right, first up is the speaker study game. Confidence loves confidence, but it also loves a good role model. This isn't about becoming a carbon copy of someone else. It's about deconstructing what makes great speakers great. On the first day of my challenge, I blocked off 30 minutes to watch a few TED Talks. But I didn't just watch. I analyzed. I looked for one specific thing. How did the speaker use pauses to create impact? I took notes. Here's how you play. Pick one speaker you admire, find a short YouTube video of them presenting. Watch it once for enjoyment, then watch it again and focus on just one element of delivery. It could be their hand gestures, their vocal variety, how they tell a story, or how they open a talk. Then, here's the secret move. You have to try that one technique yourself. Record yourself on your phone for 60 seconds, practicing that one skill. When you see for yourself that you can do it too, your brain will file the experience under I have this skill instead of only other people can do that. Do this for 7 days with 7 different speakers or techniques, and you'll build a toolkit of proven skills that make you feel prepared and powerful. Game number 2 is the word swap challenge. Let's get rid of the language that makes us sound small, especially when we're on stage. Words like maybe, might, and the confidence killer. Just think about it. I just wanted to add one thing. This might be a confusing way to put it, but you're apologizing for taking up space. I went on a mission to erase those words from my presentations and Q&A sessions. Instead of saying, I could probably give you an answer on that, I started saying, my analysis shows the following. The world didn't stop turning, but my brain felt the shift. It's like a free confidence boost. Using strong declarative language sends a signal to your brain that you are certain and in command. Here's a quick guide. Instead of, I think we should, try, I recommend. Instead of ending a thought with, does that make sense? Try, I look forward to your feedback. And please, never ever again start a great idea with, this is probably a dumb idea, but own it and say it with power. These are tiny edits that send a huge signal to your brain that your voice matters. It's not about being arrogant. It's about owning your ideas without apology. Game 3 is pure gold. Start a smile file. When that inner critic starts whispering that your last presentation was a disaster, you need to be ready with proof. I created a praise folder in my email and started saving every single nice comment about my communication. Every great presentation. You explained that so clearly. You handled that tough question very well. Every single morning before a presentation, I'd open that folder and read 3 of them. It was like a shot of confidence serum, providing hard evidence against the story my brain was trying to tell me. This is about owning your wins. And here's the trick. Put numbers on them. Don't just say, I helped with the presentation. Say, I led the 3rd quarter presentation that brought in 2 new clients. See the difference? By the end of my experiment week, I had a whole folder of proof that I wasn't a fraud. I call it my smile file. On tough days, it's my reminder that I've already done big things, and I can do it again. Game 4 is where we use our bodies to trick our brains. I call it the power pose play. Before every single presentation or important meeting, I would find a quiet spot. Yes, the bathroom stalls sometimes. And for just 2 minutes, I would stand in a power pose. Think Wonder Woman, Superman. Shoulders back, chest open, feet planted firmly on the ground. Research has shown that holding expensive poses can make you feel more confident. It's a real biological hack that primes your mind for self-assurance. During video calls, I started looking into directly the camera lens instead of my face. It feels like direct eye contact with the person on the other side, and it makes you appear more present and sure of yourself. Here's another trick. When you're making one point, use open hand gestures. It signals charisma and directness. Don't wring your hands like this. After just a few days of practicing this, one of my coworkers told me, "You seem so much more comfortable presenting these days." All I did was change my posture. So stand tall, own your space, and avoid fidgeting or hunching. Act like a confident speaker, and your mind will follow suit. And our final game, number 5, the 30-second opener. This is a lifesaver for anyone who gets nervous and starts rambling at the beginning of a talk. Experts are clear and direct. They anchor their conversation. I started scripting a single, powerful opening for any presentation. I used a simple formula: point, reason, example. Instead of a rambling start, I could say, "Today, I want to talk about how we can improve our neighborhood park's safety." That's the point. This is crucial because it will help local kids have a secure place to play. That's the reason. And to start, I propose we organize a petition to install new lighting along the main path. That's the example. As you can see, 30 seconds, it is clear and confident. Then I would rehearse it out loud at least 5 times. The results? No ums and ahs, no nervous ramblings right at the start, which is when anxiety is highest. Try it for your next presentation or even for common questions you get. What's the one-liner for your current project? One important thing: preparation is respectful of other people's time, and it's a death blow to imposter syndrome. When you know exactly how you're going to start, your anxiety doesn't stand a chance. By the end of the week, I volunteered to lead a meeting, and I did it without breaking a sweat for the first time ever. Okay, one quick pause. Even if only one of these games sounds like something you could try, drop the number in the comments below. I personally respond to all the comments. If you want more practical, no-fluff brain hacks for your career, hit that subscribe button. I drop new videos every single Saturday to help you work with more confidence and less stress. So what really happened after that 7-day period experiment? The change was wild. I walked into our big Friday presentation, a meeting I used to dread, and I offered 2 clear suggestions. When the VP looked at me and said, "Good thinking, that's a solid approach," I didn't spend the next 3 hours wondering if he was being sarcastic. I just nodded and said thanks. The inner critic was finally quiet. And get this, I felt physically lighter. That constant knot of anxiety I used to feel in my stomach before speaking at a meeting was just gone. This experiment didn't give me a big head. It just turned down the volume on my self-doubt so I could finally hear my own voice. It freed up so much mental space I'd been wasting on anxiety. So let's do a quick recap of these 5 confidence games. 1. Play the speaker study game to deconstruct and adopt the skills of great speakers. 2. Take the word swap challenge and replace weak words with powerful, assertive language. Build your smile file to keep a record of your communication wins. 4. Use a power pose play to let your body lead your mind to confidence. And 5. Master the 30-second opener to make your communication clear and direct. Try stacking these 5 games for just 1 week. The results are amazing. You don't have to be perfect, just be consistent. Pick just one to start with tomorrow and tell me in the comments below which one you chose. I'll be there cheering you on. Imposter syndrome wants you to feel alone and out of your depth, especially when all eyes are on you. It whispers lies to keep your voice small. But real confidence? It's about showing up at your real capable self. Try the 7-day experiment. Gather your own proof. See your own progress. And let your confidence speak louder than your doubt. You'll be amazed at what can shift in just 1 week. Remember this, you're not in that seat by chance. You've put in the work. Now let that confidence do the talking. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.